Hello everybody, welcome back to Introvets Cove, episode 5. And I hope you guys did enjoy the time lapse. It was really fun to make. Well, not really, it's just digging a hole, but I did enjoy digging, for what it's worth. I also did a time lapse this Tuesday, which was really awesome because I got to talk to a couple people, and I got to meet some new people, which is also amazing. I didn't get much progress done in the live stream, but I did get blown up by a creeper, which you can see right now. I'm not limited by my bandwidth, basically. Oh, nice. So other than that, the live stream was pretty simple, and I'm hoping that next Tuesday I can do something a little different to spice things up a bit. So what I'm going to be doing this episode is kind of up in the air. I'm not really sure, because I'd like to get started on building my base, but I'm not nearly done, but I really don't want to have more mining content, because sure, it's something I can do off camera, but it's going to take so much time to do this. So I figure what we can do today is do some beautification projects that need to be done. One thing that I really want to do is improve the gold farm, because right now it's a gold farm, but there is no enchanting station or anything related to it. There's nothing that really helps people get on there, and overall it's pretty bare bones. To be fair, we are resetting the nether soon, so not much work needs to be done. But I want to improve it a little bit. As you see, my hotbar is filled with 3 pickaxes, which I've had to repair many times throughout the digging of this hole. Now, the reason I'm at the shopping district today is because I want to look around and see if there's anything interesting for me to buy. And it looks like the tiki shop is open, as well as a couple new shops around, so I want to take a look and see what's going on. But first, I actually need to stop by the rocket shop and get some rockets. Alright everybody, I just refilled my rockets and stuff, and I am ready to go. One thing I want to work on today is my shop, because right now it is looking pretty bare bones, and I want to add in a nice little vibe zone where people can come and relax if they don't have anything else to do in the shopping district. First shop to check out here is what looks to be a pillager head, or not a pillager, sorry. What are these guys called? Wandering traders. Welcome to Blockheads Traders. Here you can request or sell any head. Start by claiming a chest and placing your own head and use an item flame, paper or scissors to get prices on heads. Interesting. So you can sell heads, I suppose, and buy heads? Very interesting. That might be useful later on for building projects. Now onto the tiki shop, or the totem shop, whatever you want to call it. I like it, because it looks like a tiki. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Stocked due to high demand. Interior will be fixed soon. Totems 3 diamonds, emeralds 1 for 32. Ooh, that is a steep price for emeralds. But you got me sold on the diamonds. I'm gonna buy 2 totems because I tend to need them. Also, I installed this really awesome mod called Tweakaroo. It lets me have a bunch of cool things like looking inside of shulker boxes. That is extremely helpful. And gonna take my 2 totems and put my 3 diamonds in. Totems are extremely useful for when you think you might die. Or for me, just generally all the time. Now time to see if this shop is open, which I don't think the person who built it has been on in a while, but we'll see. Nope, looks still pretty bare bones. There is a mine here, which looks pretty interesting. Zora's Redstone Construction Shop. Come in and enjoy. Thank you for choosing me as your all needs covered redstone builder, and have a great day. Oh, there's more. Welcome to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Zora's construction style. I'll build any redstone contraptions you need. Concrete makers, TNT, duplication, doors, etc. All at a reasonable price. Take a paper and an anvil with your name and basic description of what you need. Projects vary in difficulty and materials needed, and so prices will vary. As well as charge on that, I will charge 10 diamonds per job, plus whatever time material costs I acquire. If a job is simple, I will drop the prices accordingly. Thank you for choosing me, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So, did anybody hire him? Doesn't look to be the case. Yeah, I want to be pretty self-sufficient on my own redstone contraction, so I probably won't be hiring him at all. Gotta check the iron supplies, see what's going on there. I need to check my shop, actually. And we'll talk about some of the beautification projects. And it looks like my shop was covered in slime. Very pleasant. Oh, someone's actually bought slime. Cool. I don't know whose slime this is, if it's mine or this guy's, but I'll just throw it in here. But it looks like someone has taken advantage of the nice, awesome prices. There's a lighthouse here. I'm not sure who built it, but you know, it kind of matches with the Atlantico vibe. Yeah, Atlantico will not be fine, blah, blah, blah. No one has bought any golden carrots. That's actually incredibly surprising. Golden carrots I thought would sell like hotcakes since nobody else is really selling them at a good price. But I should probably check around first because I'm actually not too sure what other people are selling them for. Golden carrots are relatively cheap since you can buy them for, I think, a diamond in here. Large carrots, you can buy 1 get 3 free. So you can get 4 stacks of carrots per 1 diamond, which is interesting. I think we should lower our prices a little bit, and maybe they'll sell a little bit better. Because right now, I think it is still pretty cheap. A diamond per stack. I mean, they're a pain to make, but we'll say a diamond per 2 stacks. There we go. Now things are a little better. All right, that was my daily shopping trip. Had a little bit of fun. Oh, now it's time to work on this a little bit. Time to clear out all this snow and start to add in the vibe zone. But first, I need to go get some terraforming supplies from my base. Also, random but funny story, when I was looking for time-lapse music, I stumbled upon Scar's time-lapse music, the flute stuff that he uses for terraforming, and I thought it was really awesome. And I actually didn't realize it was his at first, and I was like, oh, I could definitely use this in my video. I scrolled down and saw, this is Scar's time-lapse music. I said, oh, well, can't use that in my video, but it was really awesome, and I completely forgot that it was actually Scar's. Also, look at this place. This place is a horrible mess. And I honestly forgot what I came here for. Oh, right, terraforming supplies. But yeah, I like it. I don't know, I guess I didn't show anybody, but I did go end raiding, and I'm sorry if I'm a little frazzled. I started this episode about twice, or maybe 3 times now, so I did go end raiding, got some cool tools for elytra, lots of shulker cells, but that was off camera. And in here, I should have, yeah. So I actually moved most of my stuff from my old base, which is why this place is even more of a mess than it normally is, but there you go. So I'm thinking the enchanting station should be lower out on the old gold farm, so towards the bottom. But it is tricky because you have to use blocks that won't spawn mobs, so I'll have to figure it out at some point. And I also want to start making things look beautiful, so that is definitely a challenge. But time to make the Atlantico shop much, much nicer than it is. And I think it's time for another time lapse. So let's kick it into time lapse mode. Alright guys, I hope you did enjoy that time lapse because it did take quite a while. And I'm hoping to include more behind the scenes, quote unquote, things in the video so you can see just how interesting my editing process is. So now it's time to take a look around and see what we did. First things first, we have a statue here that was built by the wonderful Stevo, who is not actually on right now. This is a great statue and it shows off the gold that we are selling. On the inside, we didn't do too much. We completed the end rods that kind of go across the shop and down, and we also completed the lights on the inside. We added these trapdoors and ladders, which I'm not sure how I feel yet, but we'll have to see how things go with time. It's also just random lantern here. However, we did spend about an hour on the vibe zone in the back, which probably, to be honest, took way too much time. leads back here where we have this really awesome open area with some cool patterns in the wood and some seats. And here I was gonna have another fire pit, but the smoke was getting too much. And here we have a hot tub. It's hard to see with the shaders, but this is a nice hot tub. You can vibe in here. And then we have another seating area where you can look upon the outside of the shopping district. So this area looks really nice and clean, and it honestly adds a lot of characteristics to the entire shopping district. Now, if you'll notice, you can see that this lake area was completely cleared out. That's because it is in the process of being terraformed by Nova, who is one of the members. He was part of Atlantico. So Atlantico is putting in a lot of work. Now, one thing I'm going to do off camera is put another tree here, maybe a couple, and terraform this area a little bit more. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. We need to add some lights here and there just to make this area a little bit more safe. I'm just going to put the lantern down on the floor for now. Adds a little bit ambience, but it's not too much. We can add a couple torches around just to make sure that things stay lit up. Unfortunately, I made it very difficult to find blocks to put torches on because most of this is actually slabs and leaves. There we go. Some torches here and there. There you go. The vibe zone is complete, and there's a zombie in the vibe zone. That is not very cool. Get out of here. Stupid zombie. That is that. So next thing on the list is actually renovating the gold farm. So we're going to head over there now and see what we can do. Now that I think about it a bit more, I'm thinking an overnight AFK session would do the gold farm some good and help us get a couple more loot drops. And I also realized that I didn't have enough rockets to complete this journey. That blows. I run through rockets like crazy, man. Also, I have a lot of random stuff on me. Should probably empty it out. Alright, random stuff pretty much emptied out. Now, I don't have an arrow for this, so I'm going to have to go in there and manually punch the pigmen, which kind of sucks, but whatever. I will punch one of these alarm pigmen, but are you guys still pissed at me? Yeah, they are. Thank God. Alright, so we're going to AFK here overnight, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hello everybody, welcome back. It has been one successful night of AFKing. I've repaired all of my tools and got tons of gold on the gold farm, but I really don't want to deal with that right now because I have some improvements to make. But before we do that, we need to make a lot of glass. And luckily, I have some good news. The replay mod has been updated from Minecraft 1.15, which is great because now I can add some really awesome cinematic shots that will be coming mostly next episode. Now it is time to gather up some sand and make some glass so we can start working on the nether enchanting room. Now I'm actually really excited to start building this thing so I can move on with my base and everything and dig out the hole a little bit more. But, you know, there's progress that needs to be made in between. Alright, so here's our shulker box, and we just need to fill it up with whatever sand we can find. And I honestly think that next episode, our main projects are going to be cleaning up this area, getting rid of this thing, and working on the slime farm, making it actually function again. Because right now, I'm pretty sure it's still broken. One thing I do plan on including at the end of this video is a nice cinematic overview of everything that we've done today. And hopefully that will turn out pretty good. But now it's time to use the super smelter. And I'm actually not sure if this thing works. I've gathered up a good amount of glass, and now we need to head over to the gold farm to get some rotten flesh, because I actually need a fair amount of leather for these bookshelves. Alright everybody, we're at the gold farm, and I've gathered all of the materials. In fact, I've gathered quite a lot more than I actually need. But here's all the glass, buttons, paper, and leather that we're going to need to do this project. So, with that being said, let's pop into the time-lapse mode and see how things go. Alrighty everybody, welcome back. So, it has been a little bit of time, but not that much, and I didn't feel like it was worth it to do a time-lapse because it really only took like 10 minutes to build this thing. Not even. But now that it's complete, we have an enchanting table, we have a chest here just in case anyone wants to store anything. We have a anvil and a grindstone, so all the things you need to enchant your tools, and you have the farm and everything. So this should be really awesome for people that need levels and need to upgrade their tools. So that's going to be the end of the gameplay portion of this video, and we're going to switch over to some wonderful cinematic overlays of everything going on in the server. So that's going to go over the gold shop build and most of the shopping district, and I really hope you guys enjoy it because it's going to be really fun to make. So, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!